This old guy DIY video has to do with the process of taking a Boyds stock for a standard barrel and modifying it to fit a bull barrel on a Savage Access. I've seen many guys asking the question, and I asked the question myself, whether or not a standard Boyds aftermarket stock could be modified to fit a bull barrel rifle. So in this case, I did a couple of measurements, and the Boyds stock is 1.077 where it leaves the receiver. My barrel is 1 inch, and then down at the end of the forend, the Boyds stock is 0.775 inches, and my barrel is 0.85 inches. So I got the barrel from Bison Gun Works. The gun has proven to be extremely accurate, even with the Tupperware stock, but I saw the opportunity to buy this one at the right price. So I thought I'd get a wooden stock that looks cool and see what I can do to make it all work. So here, I just wanted to demonstrate what the stock will look like. It's pretty thin at the forend after I sand out the edges. But this is the before picture. And my intent is to take a piece of PVC and build it up a little bit with duct tape if I need to, and then wrap sandpaper around that and sand this thing out until the barrel fits in the channel. This is just a picture of how the barrel sits in the factory stock right now before I do any work. Just thought I'd show you how high it is on the end. I've been sanding the stock a little bit. I thought I'd take a minute and show you my precision tooling. So I have some 80 grit sandpaper and a piece of 1/2 inch PVC. Happens to have an outside diameter of 0.84 inches, and my barrel was 0.85. So when I wrap this sheet of sandpaper around the piece of conduit, that's turned out to be the perfect tool for me to sand out this barrel channel. I'm almost done. So here's a picture of the way that I've been sanding this thing. I used a long piece of conduit, so in fact I don't get waves on the inside, but I'm just about done and ready to put the barrel back on. So here's what the barrel channel looks like after my sanding job. And when I started out, the barrel channel was 0.775 inches. Now it's reading 0.956, and the thing looks nice. And again, I just used that conduit with the sandpaper wrapped around it. I haven't done anything finer grit than 80 yet, so I intend to just put the barrel on right now and do that dollar test to see if I have it free floated, and we'll go from there. So here's what the final profile looks like on my gun. So to the question, can a standard Boyds stock be modified to fit a bull barrel? The answer is certainly yes. It ended up taking me about an hour of sanding. The first 98% went great. That last 2% was a little rough. I had to take more material out here on the end so the barrel would sit in there. But you can see the edge is almost sharp. As a result, it looks like a bird's mouth. But I'll put the barrel in and take one more picture. So here the gun is finished. It took me about an hour and a half to do the job. So we'll do the dollar test. Just grab that. I should have a nice free-floated barrel. And when you look at the end of it, that's what the profile looks like. Looking down on it. So, obviously it's not perfect, but this is a hunting gun. I consider this an upgrade over the black plastic furniture that was on it before, and it was very accurate the way it was. There was certainly no need for me to change the stock. It's just after reading about all the stuff other guys are doing and the possibilities to make it even more accurate, I bought this stock for $100. It already had the pillar blocks in it and the aluminum clip for the magazine. So an hour and a half later, I have a Boyds stock on my Axis 450 Bushmaster, and I should be good for the next 20 years. Have a good day.